On the night of May 20th, 2012, an extraordinary group of fashion professionals came together in support of a great cause, Covenant House, California Youth Shelter. I'm Joelle Posey. Now let's travel back to when this all began.
My name is Sister Margaret Farrell and I work as Spiritual Ministry Coordinator at Covenant House, California. I've been working with homeless teens for about 20 years now. I started working at Covenant House through working at Juvenile Hall. I found that youth turned 18, they had no place to go, and I was always trying to find a bed at Covenant House for the homeless youth in Los Angeles. My goals for the kids here, for the youth here at Covenant House, for everyone that comes through our door is that they stabilize and they learn some skills that's going to help them be successful in life.
And she is not alone in this goal. There is a great team waiting for each youth ready to assess and evaluate their specific needs to turn their lives around.
Hi, my name is Lon Usher and I'm a case manager here at Covenant House, California. My first responsibility, at least I think, is to develop a relationship with the client, because most clients come in, they're scared, they don't know what to expect. So it's very important that I try to develop that relationship. And I've had the pleasure of working with Bridget for about 7 or 8 months now.
Hi, my name is Bridget Joy Ballesteros. I got kicked out after graduation of high school. Thank God that the lady who I did fashion design with, she kind of let me stay at her store, the mall in Burbank. Also, Covenant House helped me out through my U.S. citizenship paperwork.
Covenant House provides a safe haven for their young residents, encouraging them to dream and believe in themselves.
I had a fashion show during 2010 at Burbank, and this is basically one of some of my models.
When I had first spoken to Sister Margaret about a fundraiser over a year ago, I didn't have a concept in mind, but listening to Bridget, that's when it hit me. Why not a night of fashion? So I set up a meeting between staff from Covenant House and some of my fashion industry friends to plan the event. And I knew that Jordana Gelhausen would be the best designer to work with. She's had a very similar background, and I knew she could relate to the Covenant House cause. And she just opened a store in Santa Monica, which would be the perfect location for our fashion show. As we proceeded forward, the list of participants grew. Sister Margaret informed me of 3 more Covenant House clients who shared Bridget's enthusiasm for fashion.
I'm always watching Project Going Away, and I just have a passion for fashion.
I love designers, I love fashion. It's like one of my main things. Like when I have a lot of stress, I get magazines and I go through magazines.
And Norma Lathan, who always wanted to model. And then there was Rebecca Adler, Jordana's 15-year-old intern from Beverly Hills High School, who needed to earn her community service hours towards graduation.
I became interested in fashion when I was about 7, watching my first episode of America's Next Top Model.
People run away from situations out of different needs.
I got kicked out from my house when I was 8, when I was 13 years old. I got kicked out because I'm gay.
I was on the streets for a long time, and just God, the blessing of God just led me to the Covenant House.
Growing up in a very small Bosnian village, my parents had no formal education, and it was pretty much kind of like a survival mode. It was pretty challenging wanting to do anything fashion related when you had no means, you had no fabric, you had nothing. I like to be involved in any kind of form of helping children because I think I'm going back into my own struggle growing up.
Jordana agreed to mentor them in designing a runway presentation, and I agreed to mentor them as models. So I brought in a few friends to show them how to strut their stuff down the runway.
Well, now that I met the girls, they're so nice. They're amazing. They're beautiful on the inside and out, and I'm so happy that I got to meet them. It's very different than what I thought it would be.
I love the layers, like this dress, I like the dresses that come alive when you wear them. It looks like this is a little cocktail, but she can also take these little feathers off, see, and it snaps off, and then it's like a little strapless dress. And then I'm going to put some pearls here so that they would be kind of like hanging down. And I just wanted her to look like a little fairy. So what I wanted to play off is with the lace and the darkness, and then the flowiness of it is kind of the romance in it. And I think for your shape, you are blessed to be so tall and great shoulders, and I wanted to accentuate that. And and of course the color and the silk is so comfortable, and it just kind of it takes me to the Caribbean when I see you feel pretty in what you're wearing, because if they don't, they won't portray this.
So we have 6 hours left until the show. We still need to set up the entire store, move out all of the racks of clothing, put in the chairs, models need hair and makeup, putting on the clothing, obviously, I'm not even ready to go. And red carpet starts at 6:30. Got some work to do. Okay, everyone, it's showtime.
Funny how fast I fell in love. My heart set in a place. The stars up above are taunting me. Oh, how long will it be? So alone, a heart without a home. It made me kind of crazy already calling you my baby. My whole world's upside down with just one touch.
I just put my trust in God, and I feel, God is going to take care of me.
I feel so blessed to be able to be here. It's rewarding. There's never been a morning that I woke up and said, oh, I dread going to work.
See myself back in 2004, now that it's 2012. It's a new Octavio, it's a new human being.
The most proud of that I am in my life and my accomplishments is that I can look in the mirror and like the person that I see.